Hi, I'm here to talk about Egghead's role in the original Batman television series. Some villains that were created for the Batman television series actually became pretty popular. They're pretty well known, and Egghead is one of the biggest examples of that. Is one of my personal favorite Batman villains. I love Egghead. Uh, it was a big performance, the big character that made me a fan of Vincent Price, who has become one of my favorite actors of all time. I love Vincent Price very much, and I am so grateful, so happy that he got to play a Batman villain. And Vincent Price was considered one of the biggest horror stars of his era, and you think, oh, him playing a Batman villain. Okay, what kind of villain are they gonna have him play? And when you hear that he's gonna play this villain called Egghead, and you see like the design and stuff, you might think they're having one of the greatest actors of all time playing this character that has like an egg gimmick and makes egg puns. It might sound like a waste of a great actor. However, I'm thankful that is not the case. And it's a combination of the brilliant writing, the people, the producers, directors, everybody who works on the show putting a lot of effort into making this character interesting, and Vincent Price giving an incredible performance that they made Egghead, who could have easily had been one of the worst Batman villains, and they made him work. Like Egghead, villain making egg puns, he could have easily have been lame, easily. But because they had such a great actor and such a great group of people working on the show, they managed to make Egghead entertaining. He was funny, he was charming, amazing costume, great performance, and yes, he did make egg puns and throw eggs around and all that, but he was also the egghead in the sense that he was a mastermind. He proved to be an intellectual threat for Batman. His first appearance got dangerously close to revealing Batman's secret identity to the world. And so that was very interesting. And he was a very smart, slick threat that I really enjoyed. And Vincent Price's performance was great, very entertaining. And they added some new layers to him in the third season he got engaged to Olga, and Olga was kind of the one calling the shots today. Ken became very meek and cowardly, and Vincent Price, such a lovable actor. It's like, oh, I feel sorry for Egghead. I want him to be happy. It's like, yes, did some bad things, but he's so lovable. I just want things to work out for Egghead, and like Egghead is so like meek and innocent where he actually tries robbing somebody in the third season, but then the person that he was trying to rob like threatens Egghead, and Egghead's asking protection from Batgirl to save him from the person that he was trying to rob. I love that. I love uh, Vincent Price's performance so much. It didn't appear in the first season, created from the second season, and oh, I would have loved it. Vincent Price as AK could have appeared more, but he did. He was one of the villains that appeared more than once. So they got a lot of use out of him, and was one of the biggest villains that was created for the show. Uh, Probably I think the one that kind of appeared the most, other than King Tut. So they got a lot of use out of him, and since then, Egghead's very fondly remembered. I think part of that has to do with that Batman fought a themed villain, and also because he was played by Vincent Price, who's one of the coolest people of all time, really. And Egghead, it would be a hard villain to bring back. I don't want them to have like a gritty, violent take on Egghead. Please don't do that. So Egghead's a villain and also a lot of what made Egghead work was Vincent Price's performance. However, if they did bring Egghead back, I would of course be excited and interested. That would be a hard villain to bring back. I will admit that, but I absolutely love Egghead's role in the original Batman show.